Hello there. I was going to record this video on my computer, but decided to be, I was going to use a cuss word there, but we're not going to do that. So yeah, anyways, besides that little inconvenience, overall, had a good day so far. Eating some dinner here. I got, 2 burgers and some fries, or they call them chips here in Australia, from a place called Cammy's Char Grill Chicken. So this was a nice deal. It was buy one get one free, which I thought was pretty good, especially since I see a lot of the foods are kind of expensive here. I was thinking about going out to get it, but I wanted to get groceries a little bit sooner. I didn't really have to go to a restaurant and wait for a bit. So fortunately this order didn't take a little too long to get here, but this is looking pretty good. Yeah, I actually still have some leftover pizza left, but but I was like, I get something different. I mean, I really shouldn't be doing this too often, but fortunately it ended up being fine, and I've not been spending the most on groceries as I thought. I'm really not that much stuff I have to get when I go out a little bit, so I figured kind of, screw it. So. See, like the, I just like some sauce mixed with the cheese here. And it's a bit spicier, but I really like it. It's pretty good. A bit more of a punch. Or cake, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so today I was supposed to have 3 different classes, but so the first one this morning, which was from 11 to 12, that was my Gender and Media Film to Apps class here at University of Sydney. So I actually woke up a little bit later than my alarm was set. This morning I was pretty tired. After I fell back asleep after I had to get up this morning for a few minutes. I was like, oh fuck. So I was like racing around to, get my stuff on, get ready. And I rushed all the way over there. I was there a little bit early, a couple minutes, which is pretty good. And then went in there and waited for a bit. and then we were all like, "What is it? The tutor not here today? The professor not here today?" And yeah, so apparently there was, yeah, they weren't there today, but they didn't send any message about it or anything to any of the students. There was nothing on any of the school websites saying that it was supposed to be online or something today. But the crazy thing is, like, I've looked on the website here for the school a couple times in the day. Haven't seen any pre-recorded lectures or anything, so I'm just like, I don't know. You know, I mean, I've done the reading. I did that this afternoon, but I don't know. But this is a lot of napkins here. These are just really thick ones. But oh yeah, one thing that I have noticed here in Australia, which I think is pretty good, is that I've not seen like any plastic silverware so far while I've been here. I've really only seen like the wooden stuff that you get when you go out to eat, or well, some restaurants, but mostly just like higher end stuff, or you know, if you go to the store, you can get like metal silverware. But well, yeah, I've really not seen all that much of the plastic stuff, nor have I seen any like plastic straws or anything while I've been here. But if I remember correctly, I think the Australian government passed some law like a year or two ago that basically banned them, and is for like environmental stuff, which I think is pretty good. So that's a nice step in the right direction. The second class I had today, which was at like 2 to 3, so I went to after I had some lunch and did some readings in the library. There's a pretty nice space up there. Whole floor too, was just silent. So then I just put these on, listen to some music, and I just read, take notes, whatever. So it's a nice space, and it's good for me to do that, I think, out there instead of in here in my room all the time, because I don't want to be in here too much. But regardless, it was very nice space. Yeah, so in the second class, that was Indigenous Peoples of Australia class. So, excuse me, that was rude, I should say. It was about the I don't remember exactly what the class is called, to be honest. I think it's I don't remember the exact words for it, but something like that. I just saw the whole thing about like what the appropriate words are to use, and I'm just trying to remember what those are, so I don't accidentally you know, because I'm just trying to be mindful. So I'll probably if I remember to, which I don't know if I will, but if I do, later on tonight, maybe tomorrow, so I don't have any classes tomorrow, to look at some of these lists and kind of just memorize some of the words, because, you know, again, I just want to be particularly mindful of you know, this land that I'm on, this space that I'm in, you know, and any sort of assignments that I have to do, you know, presentations and papers and whatnot. So so the potato here is like these fries or chips, kind of sweet actually. And they have salt on them. I don't know. I like it. I'm not complaining. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The food here in Australia, pretty good. I like it. At least here in Sydney. I haven't been. Maybe it was a little too quick because, again, I've not really, been to other cities or anything. But at least here in Sydney, what I have had so far, it's pretty good. Some things I do miss from home, but overall, I'm pretty happy. So, yeah. So a question for you all, the audience. If you've ever studied abroad anywhere, or if you've ever traveled anywhere for a bit, or just for a vacation or something like that, whether to see your family or for your job or something, have there been any sort of foods that you really missed from your home country or your home state or something like that? I'd also like to ask what's sort of are some really big Australian foods, or maybe some restaurants here in Sydney that I should try sometime, because I'd love to try some new food while I'm here. Got a couple things, so this is one of the joys of being abroad, is you get to eat new stuff. I mean, I don't know, it's funny for me to say I'm eating, burgers and fries, which is a pretty American thing. But still, it's a little bit different than what I'm used to. But regardless, believe me, I've had a few other things. And then I kind of also wonder, I think I'm distracted by the food here. I was feeling pretty hungry. I don't know. I forget what I was going to say, but I guess the only other thing that really come to my mind is, so the third class I was supposed to have today, to this Global America class, a tutorial or something like that. It was online, but when I looked on the website, I literally didn't see anything about any sort of pre-recorded, lectures or anything. So I don't know, maybe I need to check that again in a little bit, and see if there's anything new on there on that front. Probably got. There's probably a little bit of reading I should do, but I'm glad that I got quite a good bit done yesterday and today, these afternoons. So I'm pretty proud of myself on that front. It'd be nice to have tomorrow off, but I do have quite a few different activities. And on Saturday, I'm actually going to be going to see a rugby game. I've never seen rugby before, so quite the experience. So, yeah. But anyways, I guess that's really all it for now. I mean, the rest of it is just, you're just gonna be watching me eat, and that's not really it's nice for me, but it's not really, you know, a particularly enjoyable thing to just watch someone else eat. So yeah, sorry about that, but anyways, have a good day, night, whatever it is if you're watching this. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button down below, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can see more videos like this, or the Minecraft content that I do, or, you know, whatever. So anyways, peace out. Bye bye.